welcome back to the Nonchi Masters. Today we're going to be making some supreme triple chunk fudgy brownies, and they're really good. Okay, let's get started. So I'm using the supreme triple chunk brownie mix with chocolate chunks and chips. So this is what I'm using. We got it from Kroger. I like to these ones get really good products in H-E-B or Kroger, and there's some other places, but the ones I get them from are H-E-B and Kroger. This one's from Kroger specifically, and let's get started. First, we're going to be going to, these are like the ingredients you'll need throughout the process to make the brownies. You guys will need 1/4 cup of water, 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, and 1 egg. So let's start pouring. First, we're going to take the brownie mix that we got from the box, and we're just going to snip it open, and then we're going to pour it in here. Okay, it's a little snip off to the side. Now we're going to pour it in. Let's pour it. Pour it very carefully. Now that we have all of this, a lot of it, now we're going to be pouring the amount 1/4 of water, which is in the measuring cup 1/4 on that line. Let's show you. We're going to be pouring the water very slowly. Now we're going to be putting 1/3 of vegetable oil. You can also use some other oils, but it won't be as chunky if you use the other oils. So I recommend you use exactly vegetable oil. Now we're going to be putting 1/3 of the oil in. And now let's get cracking with 1 egg. First, take the egg and go 1, 2, 3. Now, if you see a little hole in there, that's where you put your one finger into, and then you go push your fingers inside of it. Then it comes out. If you don't want to waste, take it all with your hand or your thumb and put it all inside. If you think it's gross, it's fine, y'all. You can throw it away. Now let's get stirring. Now we're gonna get whipping. So how to use a whip? I think you guys should use this one, or there's like blue ones or like really big ones, or you can use the machine. But we're gonna be using this. So we're gonna stir it around a little. Wow, that is a lot. And then you can also do this. Or you could just mix, but make sure to only mix one direction, not way too many. Otherwise it's not gonna be good. Okay, now let's put our batter to the side and let's start greasing the pan. If you have a non-stick pan, you should really put the heat to 325, but if you have a sticking pan or aluminum or a glass pan, you should put it to 350 Fahrenheit for the oven. Okay, so let's have some oil, and then there is a little brush that we can paint it with. Okay, so we're going to take a little bit of the oil and we're going to pour it on the pan, on the sides too. No, actually just like put 2 scoops of this and just like spread it around just like pour it on the pan. Then we will get spreading with either you can spread with your hands, wash your hands, spread with your hands, or you could spread it with your hands and then like also spread it with a clean tissue. So we're going to spread it with our hands. You do not use your whole hand. You should only use 2 fingers to spread it. But unfortunately, I don't want to get my hands all oily. So I think y'all will like 50% have this brush at your house. It's not like the brush to paint the walls kind of thing, like not your paintbrush, but it's a brush to spread oil and for other tools of cooking. So what you do with the brush is you can, or your fingers, the same thing. Just spread it, make sure there's not too much oil on one side, and make sure you also spread it on the sides because you don't want it to get sticky. So spread it on the sides, make sure you spread it everywhere, and don't forget the bottom too. Now we're gonna slowly pour our our brownie batter. I'm sorry, like my last video was about cakes, so I'm getting really confused because last time was about chocolate cake, now it's about a chocolate fudge brownie. So it's kind of like a similar thing. So we're gonna be putting it in this, so just like paint it more or spread it with your fingers more, and then you're done. So just give your brownie batter just one last nice whip. So, okay, so now, I don't think y'all should pour it because then it's going to get really messy. So, let's just put this on the side for now. And let's see. We can use it with, like, one of like a big thing, so we can scoop it. Just got to take the brush out, so we can scoop it just like this nicely into the pan, and then keep on scooping until you get it all the batter right nicely into the pan. Okay, then the lefting of all the remainder like that, or you could scoop it all out and put it. But for now, I'm just gonna put this one on the side, and you can see how there's all left over. This could make a really big difference. So for me, I never like to waste things. So I just scoop it all out like this. But you'll need a spatula, not whatever this is, because it's going to be a bit hard. So I also think your parents should help you with this too. Okay, I think you guys will have either a red or blue or like a cross thing of this, but I have this red spatula. So what you do is you nicely get everything out. Yes. All the way, and make sure no remainders are left. Yes. So for a tip for baking, I think you should set the timer like 5 minutes before you put this in, to let it get warmer. But if you have another type of oven where you could just set it and then it heats up like within seconds, but my one heats up within seconds, so I can do it. Okay, now that we've done everything, so it should look very wiggly, but you make sure it's all evened out on each side. And then you're gonna need a parent to do all of this. So make sure you call your parent right now. So, because you need gloves to put it in the oven and heat the oven. But if you know how to heat the oven by yourself, do it. But if you don't, please, I don't want you to get hurt. Safety is first for me, and I want the best for you, and I don't want you to get hurt by doing this. So please advise your parents. Say, hey, mom or dad, or your guardian, or your grandma, or your grandpa, or anyone who's with you. Say, can you please put this in the oven for me and heat the oven. Remember, 350 is for aluminum or glass pan, and 325 Fahrenheit is for nonstick pan, and we already greased the pan, so we're fine. And let's get the results. Now we just have to wait till the end results, and make sure the minutes are 33 to 38 minutes. If you have 8 times 8, 8 to 8 pan, but if you have a 9 to 9 pan, 27 to 21 minutes, 21 to 27 minutes, and that's all. Hope you to see in our next video. Make sure you put a like and a subscribe, and peace out, and make sure to come back to the Nanji Masters. Bye!